There is a quiet aisle in every Dollar Tree, where experienced gardeners move slowly, scanning the shelves with a different kind of vision. They are not looking for garden supplies, they are looking for items hiding in plain sight that the rest of the world walks right past. A kitchen tool that becomes a harvest basket, a laundry item that protects fruit from birds, a craft supply that turns into plant labels, a pool noodle that saves your hands through a long season of work. These are not hacks you see on the front page of a gardening magazine. These are secrets passed between smart gardeners who have learned that the best budget finds are never in the garden section. Welcome to Timeless Gardening. Today we are uncovering 10 Dollar Tree items that experienced gardeners keep hidden from everyone else. If you have ever wondered how to grow more flowers and vegetables for less money this growing season, hit the subscribe button. This channel is about to change how you see every shelf in that store. Starting with the very first item on this list. Let's get into it. Item number 1. Pool noodles. I know what you are thinking. A pool toy belongs in a swimming pool, not a garden. That is exactly what makes this one of the most clever finds in the entire store. Experienced gardeners have been quietly stockpiling pool noodles for years, while everyone else walks past them in the summer seasonal section, completely unaware of what they are missing. A pool noodle costs $1.25 and can be used in at least 4 different ways in your garden. First, slit one lengthwise and wrap it around the handle of your shovel, hoe, or rake. That hard wooden or fiberglass handle is now padded and cushioned. If you struggle with arthritis or reduced grip strength, this simple trick saves your hands through a long season of work. Second, cut a noodle into short rings and use them as soft plant ties for staking tomatoes and dahlias. Unlike twine that cuts into the stem as it grows, the foam has give and expands with the plant as it thickens through the summer. Third, cut noodle sections in half lengthwise, and place them under the rim of heavy containers to lift pots off hot patios and improve drainage underneath, which prevents root rot. Fourth, place noodles along the top edge of raised beds to create a soft kneeling surface that cushions your knees while you weed and plant for hours at a time. 4 garden tools from 1 pool toy. That is the kind of budget thinking that turns a Dollar Tree into a garden supply store. Item number 2. Plastic spray bottles. This is one of those items that hides in the cleaning aisle while garden centers sell nearly identical versions for 5 times the price. A heavy-duty spray bottle from Dollar Tree costs $1.25. The same adjustable nozzle, the same chemical-resistant seal, the same capacity as the version in the garden section that costs $6 to $8. Experienced gardeners keep multiple bottles on hand for different purposes throughout the growing season, and they never run out when they need one most. One for misting delicate seedlings that need gentle moisture without being knocked over by a heavy stream of water. One for applying foliar sprays like liquid fertilizer or Epsom salt solutions directly to plant leaves. One for neem oil or insecticidal soap when pests show up uninvited and need to be dealt with quickly. And one for damping down potting mix before sowing seeds so the soil is evenly moist without being waterlogged. If you propagate plants or start seeds indoors, you already know how many spray bottles you go through in a single spring. Stock up when you see them on the shelf, because they do not always restock quickly once the gardening season hits. This is one of the smartest ways to save money on a tool you use every single day in the garden. Item number 3. Mesh laundry bags. These are the small zippered bags in the laundry section meant for washing delicate items like lingerie and hosiery. An experienced gardener looks at them and sees fruit protection bags that cost $10 to $15 at garden centers. Slip a mesh bag over a ripening tomato, a peach, or an apple and zip it closed around the stem. The mesh creates a physical barrier that birds cannot peck through and squirrels cannot chew through, no matter how determined they are to get at your harvest. Sunlight still reaches the fruit so it continues to ripen naturally on the vine. Air circulates freely through the mesh so nothing rots from trapped moisture inside the bag. You can see right through the mesh to monitor ripening progress without removing the bag. When the fruit is perfectly ready, unzip the bag, harvest your prize and reuse the same bag on the next piece of fruit. These same bags have a brilliant second use. Fill one with a scoop of diatomaceous earth or powdered fertilizer, zip it shut, and you have a shaker applicator that dusts an even layer over plants. 2 garden tools from 1 laundry item. This is the kind of clever thinking that keeps money in your pocket all season long. Item number 4. Bamboo skewers. The long thin skewers in the kitchen section are meant for threading kebabs, but an experienced gardener sees something entirely different. A pack of 100 plant stakes for $1.25. Compare that to the tiny wooden stakes sold in garden centers for several dollars per pack of 20, and the savings become almost absurd. Bamboo skewers are strong enough to support young tomato seedlings, leggy zinnias, and any small plant that needs a little help standing upright until its stem thickens and can hold its own weight through wind and rain. They are naturally biodegradable, so they simply break down in the soil at the end of the season without leaving plastic waste behind for you to clean up. The pointed end slides into the ground with almost no effort, which is a small blessing when you are planting dozens of seedlings in an afternoon and your back is already tired from bending over. The real hidden trick, the one that makes experienced gardeners quietly grab a pack every time they walk past the kitchen aisle, is using a bamboo skewer as a soil moisture gauge. Push a dry skewer all the way into the soil of a container plant, leave it for a minute, then pull it out. If it comes out clean and dry, it is time to water. If it comes out with dark damp soil clinging to it, you can wait another day. This method is more reliable than those cheap moisture meters that stop working after one season, and it costs about a penny per use. Item number 5. Clear plastic storage bins. These are the clear or semi-transparent bins with snap-on lids in the storage section, usually about the size of a shoebox. An experienced gardener sees a propagation chamber that costs $40 at a garden center. Fill the bottom with moistened perlite or seed starting mix, stick your cuttings in, snap the lid shut, and set the whole thing in bright indirect light. The sealed bin holds humidity at nearly 100%, which is exactly what unrooted cuttings need to survive, until they develop roots of their own, and can be potted up individually. You can root rosemary, lavender, hydrangeas, and even some woody shrubs using this method, and the success rate is astonishing because the humidity stays so consistent day after day. Open the lid for a few minutes every couple of days, to let fresh air in and prevent mold from forming on the soil surface. Once your cuttings are rooted and potted up, wash out the bin and it becomes a mini greenhouse for starting cool season vegetable and herb seeds in late winter. 3 bins in constant rotation can propagate enough plants to fill an entire garden without ever buying nursery stock. This is a DIY trick that keeps your garden growing for pennies instead of dollars. Now, if you have ever walked into a Dollar Tree and headed straight for the garden section without even glancing at the kitchen or laundry aisles, you are not alone. Most people do exactly that. The real finds are hiding everywhere else. Tell me in the comments which aisle you are going to check first after watching this. Item number 6. Jute twine. Craft section at Dollar Tree stocks natural jute twine that is identical in gauge and strength to the garden twine selling for $6 to $8 at hardware stores. Experienced gardeners use it for staking tomatoes, tying dahlias to supports, training cucumbers up a trellis, and bundling cut flowers for harvest at the end of the day. Because it is natural jute, it breaks down in the compost and does not leave plastic waste in your garden beds for you to deal with next season. This is one of those items that quietly drains your budget because you use it constantly throughout the growing season without ever thinking about the cost adding up over time. At $1.25 a roll, you can stock up for the entire season for less than the cost of 2 rolls at a competitor. Keep a roll in your garden bucket at all times, because you never know when you will need to tie up a flopping stem or secure a vine to its support before a storm rolls through. The twine is also perfect for crafting homemade trellises from bamboo stakes, creating a completely biodegradable support system for your vegetables and flowers that leaves no trace behind. You will reach for this twine more than almost any other tool in your garden, and every time you do, you will be glad you bought it for pennies instead of dollars. Item number 7. Kitchen strainers. The mesh or plastic strainers in the kitchen section are meant for draining pasta and washing vegetables before cooking them for dinner. An experienced gardener sees a harvest basket for cherry tomatoes and berries, and it is brilliant in its simplicity once you try it for yourself. The holes allow dirt and debris to fall through while keeping your produce safely contained, which means less cleaning later when you are ready to relax. You can rinse your entire harvest right in the strainer before bringing it inside, saving yourself the extra step of washing everything in the sink later when you are tired from being in the garden. The same strainer doubles as a soil sifter for seed starting. Shake your potting mix through the mesh to remove large chunks and sticks, and you have a fine, even medium perfect for starting delicate seeds that need consistent soil texture to germinate properly. It also works wonderfully for sifting compost before adding it to containers, removing any unfinished material that is not yet broken down. 2 garden tools from 1 kitchen item that costs $1.25. This is the kind of frugal thinking that experienced gardeners apply to every aisle in the store, seeing the garden potential in items designed for completely different purposes. Item number 8, Epsom salt. This one is hiding in the health and beauty section, tucked between the foot soaks and the bath salts, and it is one of the most overlooked garden secrets in the entire store. Epsom salt is magnesium sulfate, and magnesium is the central atom in the chlorophyll molecule. Without magnesium, your plants cannot produce the green pigment that drives photosynthesis, which means they cannot convert sunlight into the energy they need to grow and produce fruit. A soil deficient in magnesium produces tomatoes and peppers that are pale, stunted, and painfully slow to set fruit, no matter how much fertilizer you apply or how often you water them. Dissolve a tablespoon of Epsom salt in a gallon of water and use it as a foliar spray or a soil drench once a month during the growing season. Your plants will green up within days and set fruit more heavily than before. For tomatoes specifically, Epsom salt helps prevent blossom end rot by improving the plant's ability to uptake calcium from the soil. This is not a fertilizer, it is a mineral supplement that unlocks the nutrients already waiting in your soil. A bag costs $1.25 and lasts an entire season. Item number 9, hydrogen peroxide. This one is in the first aid section, sitting next to the bandages and the rubbing alcohol, and most people walk right past it without ever realizing what it can do for a garden. Hydrogen peroxide is simply water with an extra oxygen molecule, and that extra oxygen makes it a powerful tool for gardeners who understand how to use it properly. Use a diluted solution of 1 part peroxide to 10 parts water to soak seeds before planting. This softens the seed coat and kills any fungal spores on the surface, improving germination rates significantly compared to dry seeding. Use the same dilution to water seedlings and prevent damping off disease, which is caused by fungi in the soil, and can wipe out an entire tray of seedlings overnight without warning. If you have a plant with root rot from overwatering, hydrogen peroxide can help by oxygenating the root zone and killing the anaerobic bacteria causing the decay. Use it to sanitize your pruning tools between cuts, especially when moving between plants that may be diseased. A bottle costs $1.25 and replaces multiple expensive garden products. Item number 10, craft sticks. The wide wooden sticks in the craft section, the ones that look like popsicle sticks, are one of the simplest and most useful garden items in the entire store, and experienced gardeners know to grab them by the handful whenever they see them. Write the name of each plant variety on a craft stick with a permanent marker. Push it into the soil next to your seedlings, and you have plant labels that last all season for a fraction of what garden labels cost at a nursery. Keep a bundle in your garden bucket because you will constantly be starting seeds, taking cuttings, and needing to label everything so you remember what is what come harvest time when everything is fully grown. Beyond labels, craft sticks can be glued together to make tiny trellises for container-grown peas or sweet peas on a patio or balcony. They have a charming rustic look that expensive plastic trellises never achieve, and they cost almost nothing to make. You can also write row markers for your vegetable beds, label your herb containers, or mark where you planted bulbs so you do not accidentally dig them up next spring when you are eager to plant. For $1.25 per pack, you can label and support an entire garden. This is the kind of hidden gem that experienced gardeners grab by the handful while everyone else walks right past the craft aisle. There you have it, 10 items you now know to look for. And honestly, the items themselves are only half the lesson. What I really hope sticks with you long after this video ends is something bigger. The garden section at any store is just a suggestion. It is where they put the things they want you to buy at garden center prices. But the real tools, the clever solutions, the items that experienced gardeners quietly reach for season after season, are scattered through every other aisle in the store, hiding under labels that have nothing to do with gardening. Once you start seeing those aisles differently, you cannot unsee it. Every shelf becomes a potential garden supply shelf. Every item becomes a question. What could this do for my plants? That shift in how you see is worth more than any single product. I want to hear from you. Which aisle are you going to walk down first on your next trip? Tell me in the comments. If you want more garden wisdom that treats your budget with respect, subscribe to Timeless Gardening. Until next time, go see that store with new eyes. The garden section is just the beginning.